Hello, my name is Georg Stillfried. I'm a mechanical engineer and I have had the chance to try the prototype of the RobotGym UniGym. It comes in this box and this is inside and this. What is the UniGym? The UniGym is a home gym. So basically it's your small version of your gym that you can use at home. It has one main part, this one here, with the motor and a suction pump, and lots of accessories. You can use the suction pump to fit it to a surface, like my floor. So this floor is pretty flat, it has some sort of texture. So here's the suction foot and I press power and then I press pump and then it's attached to the floor. And when it loses pressure, I just pressed the button and didn't want to do that yet. When it loses pressure, it pumps again. So it makes sure that it stays quite firmly to the surface. Now I can attach different accessories. So there's this thing with these, how do you call these?
Pedal leg?
Yeah, like pedals. It's or in German you would say Kurbel. Crank, I think we call it a crank. And there's this thing with a rope inside. These are the so-called training modules, and to the training modules there are different accessories that you can attach. So let's start with this crank module. You just press it on and it sits firmly. There's a little button at the back to detach it again. And there, for example, handles. Or foot pedals. There's also a little button on the bottom to release it. And then, yeah, there's also this handle. Yes. And then this other training module.
Can you show me a few exercises, please?
Yes. Let's start with the rope. I will put it on the table so it's more comfortable for me. I press the pump button to release it. Put it on the table. So the surface of the table is even more rough, so it will pump more often. There's a grip that I can attach to the rope. And I pull it. I think I should have pressed the active mode, but anyway, I think with this module it is always in active mode. So the force is medium also, moderate. I get a little bit sweaty when I do this, but it's not like my muscles are hurting. So I think I would be able to do this for 15 minutes, no problem. Maybe some other exercises, I don't know, maybe I can do like this. I feel a slight vibration, but overall it feels quite smooth. What's a bit funny is it has a kind of momentum. So once I reach the end of my movement, it keeps going a bit further by itself, and only then it starts pulling back. But that doesn't really hurt the exercise. It's fine.
Okay, next one.
Okay. Let's try the crank. I don't need to do anything, I think. Just maybe end this active mode. Press the little button. Take it off. So this is the crank module. Put it on. Okay, now it sits firmly, and I again put active mode, and now I have to apply some torque here, some force with my hands to turn it. Feels quite smooth, very smooth actually.
What's the active and what's the passive?
And now put on passive mode. Now I don't have to do anything.
It moves by itself.
It moves by itself. So I think this is for people who have had a accident or surgery or something that need to mobilize their limbs but don't have the force yet to do it by themselves. Now I really don't do anything. Okay. Okay, so I press the second time, then it changes direction. And when I press the third time, it gets switched off. This thing comes with an app. I'll take my mobile phone. It's coupled via Bluetooth. It really works like a charm. Here I go to Bluetooth. Add new device, UniGym. And it's connected, and then there's this app. So the version that I got is in Chinese, so I can't really use it except for the games. The games are already in English, so I start the gaming mode. For the gaming mode, for this mobile phone mode, there's a little stand with a magnet, so that I can put the phone here, and I think I need to somehow set it up. I think I have to. I had the app already started before I coupled it, so I think that's why it didn't work. Let me try again. Okay, I think now it shows something. I think 20% battery left. And now there are different games. I start with 3D racing. So I have the arm cycling handle, and I go for medium hardness, and I start the game. It's quite a cute game. So you're one of these little bears on this go-kart, and then you turn the handle, and that accelerates the little go-kart. In the curves you're supposed to go slower, and then on the straight planes you go faster. There's always these little speed limit signs, and there's a score on. I don't know exactly how they calculate the score, but I think if you're closer to the speed limit you get a higher score. So I'm number 1 right now. Okay. Now if I try to go really fast, yeah, some resistance. Yeah, it's quite fun. My kids also tried it out and they love the game. That's really for the kids. They could play it hours.
Gut. 13 Minuten.
Okay.
Da hat die Füße nur, dass wenn du am Schreibtisch sitzt, dass du den Fußwiderstand machst, dass da die noch herzogen. Und dann glaube ich gut.
Ich wollte noch ein anderes Spiel zeigen.
Wird's lang, aber mach.
Das zeige ich nachher mit den Füßen. Das passt.
Ja. So, jetzt mal Pause machen, neu aufnehmen.
Na, passt schon. Das
Ja, gut.
schneiden wir nachher raus. Okay. Now I also want to show the foot pedal. I put the gym on the floor. The handles go on and off like really easily. And now I put the foot pedals. Okay. And I put, okay, now I connected with the app. So then I can't use these active passive buttons, then I control it via the app, and since it's in Chinese I can't do all the adjustments, so I think normally you can adjust this, the torque that you have to apply and so on, the resistance that the pedals give you. But there are also games that you can play with the foot pedals. This card game can be played with the foot pedals, and there's another one which is quite nice. It's called what's it called? Travel Projector. So I select foot pedal, and there are different travel roads. I think this one is let me see. So I just chose forest. Don't know, never chose that one before. and I pedal and it shows myself moving through some landscape, and when I stop pedaling it stops. So it's basically just a video playing as long as I pedal, and when I stop it stops, and yeah, it goes on and on. It doesn't change the speed, it doesn't really matter how fast I pedal, either the video plays or it stops. Quite a nice feature, I would say, for couch potatoes, or like that. I'm generally to watch a movie and not be totally passive, but keep actually your metabolism a bit in action. I think that's quite healthy, and it's quite comfortable to sit here and watch the video. I would actually like the functionality that I could watch any YouTube video with this pedal, so that it motivates me to keep turning, and I can watch the video. It's also possible to use it while working, but I find like my desk is too low for it, so the knee would go above the desk. So either I would need to have a higher desk, and also from the position it would be nice to have like a really high chair to use it, because I think it would be more comfortable if I sat even higher.
The ankle is not good, yeah.
So
Good. And if you're finished with the training,
yeah.
How long does it need to recharge?
I don't know. I think the battery lasts quite long. I've never recharged it, and yesterday we tried it out for I think more than an hour, and I don't know how much they tried it before they gave it to me. So I don't know. They say it lasts quite long, but I don't know. Yeah. So I'm finished. I press the pump button so that I can lift it off. Press the power button. There's also an emergency stop. Yeah, and then I just disassemble it, put it back to the box. Yeah, my overall impression is quite good. I would say it's quite a neat concept. It's not large. It's the suction cup holds really well. Something that I didn't show, but what happened when I tried it out is if I turn too fast, then it detects some overload, and it just switches off all resistance. And I think that happens a bit too early. So sometimes I would like to exercise a bit more, and I think they should kind of raise that limit. But especially, I think it's perfect for rehabilitation, because the forces are quite soft, and it motivates people to move, like once they've had a surgery and they're supposed to move a lot, but it might be boring, maybe they can't do that much yet, but with his games or so, I think that's quite nice. And also what I really like is like when I work or watch movies, that I can work my legs and have some exercise. But as I said, I would need different furniture for this. Yeah, I think for a prototype it's quite good, and they have still some way to go to make it a really cool product.